is Shannon. Thank you for joining me today for this short practice where we will stay close to our mats to wake up our hip muscles, and no props are required. So we're going to start by laying on our backs, coming all the way down, keeping our feet flat with our knees coming together. Palms can be facing down. Let's take a few breaths here and really noticing how your low back feels resting against your mat. Now we'll bring our knees apart, and we're going to start with a few windshield wipers, letting our knees fall right and left. Getting a little internal and external rotation in our hips. Now we'll straighten our left leg, clasping our right shin, pulling our knee towards our shoulder, relaxing your legs. And then we'll bend that left knee, placing our foot flat so we can place our right leg on our left thigh and pull our legs in and just come a little bit to the left, rotating so you're feeling the stretch isolated to your right glute and piriformis muscles. And release. And let's straighten the right leg, grabbing the left leg, pulling it towards our left shoulder. So you're using your arm strength, but your legs are just relaxing. And then we'll bring that right knee up, placing our left leg on our right thigh so we can pull our legs towards us and go a little bit to the right so you can feel that left glute and piriformis region, getting that gentle stretch. And release. Let's place our feet flat with our hands down so our middle fingers can touch our heels. And 3 times we're going to come up into a bridge as we raise our arms overhead, and then slowly back down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. And this last time we come up, let's pause, resting our arms down, tucking our chin, really pushing our heels into the mat. Maybe you can lift your toes up. And then slowly release. We're going to turn to the side and come all the way up to all fours into tabletop. And let's do a few cat-cows. So we're going to inhale, arching our back, looking up. Exhale, tucking our chin and rounding. Following your breath here. Our low back and our hips have all these muscles that are very connected, so we can't really loosen up our hips if we're not also focusing on our backs. Now the next time you come up, let's pause in neutral. We're going to pull in our bellies and reach our right arm and our left leg back, flexing our foot, feeling like we're pulling our heel and our fingers away from us, so we're kind of stretching out here. And then 5 times we're going to tap our toes and our little finger on the mat, up and down. And this last time, pause, and then pull your elbow towards your knee, rounding your back. Maybe your elbow is coming towards your stomach, and breathing. And release. Let's move a little bit side to side. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So reaching our left arm and our right leg back, flexing our foot, reaching them apart. And then 5 times we'll gently tap our toes and our little finger on the mat. This is working our little multifidi muscles that help give us stabilization in our back. Also working our hip muscles. I always shut my eyes to work my balance as well. Now let's pause. And then gently round your back, pulling that elbow in, knee in. Maybe your hand is next to your knee. And release. Let's move our hips a little bit right and left. We're going to come up into downward facing dog. So your hands are in front of your shoulders as you reach your heels back. And 3 times we're going to inhale forward, bringing our shoulders over our hands and exhaling back. Following your breath, pulling in your belly. Now the next time you come forward, let's pause and bring that right leg up. And we're going to round our back and bring it in between our hands, dropping our back knee. Top of the foot is on the mat. And a few times we're going to come forwards and backwards. You can be up on your fingertips. And the next time you come forward, let's tuck our back toes. Make sure our feet are about hip width distance apart so we can raise our back knee, finding our strength and stability as we reach our arms up and pausing. And 3 times we're going to bend our elbows and tap our knee on the mat. And then the next time your knee comes down, let's drop it all the way down, placing our hands down. We're going to heel toe our foot to the left so we can drop our knee, coming into pigeon pose. But before we go down, let's walk our hands to the right and gently look back, getting a little rotation. Maybe you're pressing the base of your right hand into the mat. And then inhale back to center. And we'll slowly fold all the way down. You can place your hands anywhere that's comfortable. Forehead can be on the mat. We'll take 5 breaths here, really relaxing your legs. And then we'll slowly push back up, coming back into downward facing dog. Now you can pause here and breathe in downward facing dog, or if you'd like, you can do a vinyasa where you come forward, dropping down, inhaling up, and back into downward facing dog. Now once again, 3 times we're going to come forward. So bringing our shoulders over our wrists, exhaling back. And this last time we come forward, let's pause, lifting our left leg up. And then we're going to round our back, bringing our foot in between our hands. You can help it there. Let's drop that back knee. Top of the foot is on the mat. And we'll come forwards and backwards a few times, getting this flexion and extension in our hips. And the next time you come forward, let's tuck those back toes. Again, making sure your feet are wide so you can get your balance as you lift your back knee, raising your arms up into this lunge. And pausing, and then 3 times we'll tap our knee as we bend our elbows, following our breath. The next time you come down, let's drop that knee all the way down, placing our hands down, walking our foot to the right so we can drop our left knee. Let's bring our hands to the left, getting a gentle twist. And then slowly back to center. Let's drop our head all the way down. Your left knee can be bent as much as you'd like. The side may feel different, so honor wherever your body is. Relaxing your legs. And slowly release. Let's bring that leg back into tabletop and move our hips around in a circle so our bottom is coming close to our heels. And then we'll go the other way. Now let's bring our toes together and come back into a wide-legged child's pose, relaxing your body with your forehead on the mat. 3 deep breaths. And then we'll slowly push up, coming into seated pose with our hands on our knees, shutting our eyes, relaxing our shoulders, sending our awareness to our hips. Let's bring our hands to heart center, bowing our heads, giving ourselves gratitude for showing up on our mats today to do this short practice to loosen up our hip muscles. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again soon.